It's all kicking off in Netball World. Dame Noelene Taurua has been stood down as Silver Ferns coach by Netball New Zealand. This ahead of the Tiny Jamieson Trophy. Now there is speculation of a rift between Taurua and the players. Yvonne Willering, former Silver Ferns coach, is with me at the desk. Yvonne, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you. First of all, I saw Laura Langham on the news last night. She was not holding back about this team, and
Nope.
the players needed basically just get your act together, get your head in the game.
Yeah, and I totally am with her on that. And obviously when they were brought back for that World Championship, part of the reason they were so successful is because that togetherness. And it's not about sucking it up, but it's about taking the highs and the lows, learning from it and getting on with the task at hand. And I know players have changed, and now it's very much about player-centered coaching. And the coach is really on an edge often in a situation where really coaches need to be their selves, but be their best self, and I think that certainly times have changed with regards to that. And I'm glad she spoke out.
Yeah, good. What about, Yvonne, be honest with me, this player-centred coaching,
Yep.
What do you really think of it?
I think I've come on air about it. I don't have a problem, absolutely not, of players coming forward. Once they hit the court, obviously it's about them and they have to make the decisions. But at some stage, surely it's a coach's responsibility to instill the skills and the drills and also the court plays to the players. At the moment, there is not a match-up between the player-centred coaching and the role of the coach. And that needs to obviously change somewhat. But we talk about Dame Noelene being old school. Hey, listen, I was old school and I accept that, and those were the days. But she's not old school, and she's upskilled herself. And also, it's not just about her. She has a whole coaching team in there with them. And this is why I'm disappointed more than anything else. I was going to say angry, but it's probably disappointing. There's so many people involved. Surely somewhere along the line, something could have been done. This has stemmed right back from January, I have just recently learned. This isn't about a recent encounter. This actually has been boiling, I guess, from January. And I'm telling you, it could have been easily solved at that stage. And you know that problems get bigger and bigger if they're just left and they're fester.
And that's the role of Netball New Zealand. And I saw the guy from Netball New Zealand on the news last night saying, oh yeah, we've had a number of challenges and blah, blah, blah. What do you think of their performance in this?
Well, no, there's a lack of communication or a lack of honest communication in this whole process. And to stand her down now, and you can say so close to Tiny Jamieson, like I said, this should have been addressed a long time ago. I mean, 1 minute they were having a training camp and suddenly that was pulled. That's the first time she appreciated that something was amiss. I can't go into the details because obviously I don't know everything that's at hand, but certainly I'm here to support her. And also, I look at it and I'm going, the process is something is wrong with that, in the whole thing. And now to have an interim coaching for this Tiny Jamieson series, are they going to go through the Constellation Cup as well? My answer is, I think they probably are. And I'm going, decisions should have been made. And now players get so much support, and you look at it when they went into camp yesterday. And when I saw that, and it was interesting, part of me, normally I'm proud, but I wasn't in this situation, and probably because of what's been happening.
First time that would have ever happened, that you'd not been proud looking at that?
Yeah, but this is not about just moving on. This is about dealing to what's already in stake. And yes, I've been through it myself. I've seen other coaches going through that. For a start off, I was an interim coach through the demise of another coach. That is not a pleasant situation to be in, but that coach was actually wasn't required anymore for whatever reason. But now you've got a situation that Noelene is suspended, and I'm going, where to from here?
Pending what, exactly?
Yeah, and I want her to have support as well. And this is not about judgment, this is about fair processes.
Yvonne, good to have you at the desk as always. I should say, because our viewers saw you the other week when you were coaching our charity netball game, and I forgot to say thanks for subbing me off early, because my legs have thanked you ever since.
I know, but what an impact you had when you did come onto the court.
Oh, stop it. Yvonne Willering, the former Silver Ferns coach at the desk, supporting Dame Noelene Taurua. It is 18 minutes away from